Okay, so we're doing yet again another video like this. This time it's about velvet. So we're beginning here with this lovely piece from the late Victorian. This is a velvet mourning caplet with lots of heavy embroidery. Now it's mourning as in funeral mourning, not morning afternoon. And then we move into the 1920s with this nice little number here. You've got a tiny cape in the back, and you've got the skirt panels here with some interesting scallop type shape. This dress is from the 1940s. And it appears that the belt and dress might have been stored separately because I don't see any what looks like sun damage on the dress, but on the belt here, that's what that appears to be. And this little number here is from the 60s. It is a cape dress. You can see those buttons on the side, how it would do up. This is also from the 60s, a nice skirt and vest matching set with these little cord details here. This is from the 60s. It's a color block crew neck, and the original listing said that it was the school colors for someone, so they got this from the high school that they went to. And this very lovely dress is from the very late 60s. It's got those nice bell sleeves, really nice marble watercolor design going on. So we're heading on into the 70s. This looks like a dress, but it is a matching set. It's a blouse and skirt. And it is a floral velvet. And this is from the 80s, so it's got that really nice embroidered detail on the waistline and shoulders, and these buttons here are fabric buttons, which is just buttons covered in one of the fabrics to match the clothing piece. I really like using fabric buttons. So this dress looks very nice. The only issue is this is clearly too small for the size that this is, so the shape doesn't really do it justice. It is nice though. You've got this number from the 80s, so this is I think like a ballerina or skater dress, like it's meant for a performative activity, and it's got that low V-line waist. We have this velvet dress, which is a little bit more simple than the other one that I showed you, but this one does have pockets, which is very nice. This one has the shoulder pads and also this fun abstract shoulder detail. We've got some ruching going up the sides there. That's very nice. We have a jumpsuit, some nice statement decorative buttons, a statement belt in gold. We got some pleats there. This dress, so I don't know for sure what decade this dress is from. And if I were to design this, I would have the velvet underneath this chiffon portion to also be slanted. The way that it continues is not, like if I bought this dress, I would change the hem personally. We've got a really nice, simple halter style dress. I do like that the halter is wide as opposed to smaller, so it won't dig into the back of your neck as much. We've got some fringe here. Dolman sleeve type of shape, probably shoulder pads in there. Definitely shoulder pads in there. Really nice gathered. You can tell this is from the 80s because look at that. Look at how the waist drops in the front. Very nice. So scallop on the top of a dress is also an 80s thing. You'll see a lot of these. Some of them do have additional straps like this, and some of them don't. So this is that style dress that just happens to be velvet. And we have a very nice velvet cardigan here. This one I'm not too sure what decade, but it was listed as vintage, and the embroidery here does look vintage to me, although I can't be 100% sure. We have this really nice, I want to say floral, but I think it's more of just foliage. It looks like a lot of leaves and not that many flowers, but it is nice. I think this might be from the 90s. The rest of these are either from the 90s or the 80s mostly. This is from the 80s. This is a nice velvet color block. Does this count as a crew neck? I would say it's a crew neck. We've got this really nice velvet top here, gold. It's got a break in the velvet with some lace, and that same thing going on with the sleeves. This really nice type of bolero style top here. Well, it's not a top. It's like a jacket. It's a bolero jacket. Some floral velvet. Very rustic, kind of metallic with a little bit of floral. Very thick tie-up there. Very thick cord. This is a more simple dress, but it does look really nice the way that the stitch lines go up like that. That's also very 80s. You would often see that with things where the sleeves were like the dolman shape. The stitch line would often be like that. Not always, but definitely some shoulder pads in there. Very lovely floral with statement buttons as well, and a little bit of gathering at the waist. Very nice gold again. This is a little bit more simple, but it is very nice. Those stitch lines on the side look very clean. Ooh, so velvet and metallic mixed together. I was gonna say lurex, but this is definitely not lurex. This is another type of material, of which the name escapes me. Ooh, so we've got this very nice, relaxed, I don't want to call it a muumuu, because it's definitely not. It's like, it's not nightwear. This is clearly relaxed daywear. But you get what I mean, though. It's very, very lovely. Another simple one that has a very nice, almost heart-shaped neckline, but not exactly. The stitch line's a little bit more straighter on this one. This is definitely the 80s, that very low V. You would see that just as much as you would see the V waistline as well. So that's very nice. The arm side here looks very wide though. I'm not sure why. This is from the 80s, definitely. It is a bodysuit. I don't have any bodysuits. I feel like it would maybe be uncomfortable. I don't know. So similar to that green and gold dress, this is kind of the same idea of having a really nice statement metallic piece on top. Those are some, I guess cap sleeves, but more elaborate. Ooh, the gathered off-shoulder sleeve. You will also see this with a lot of dresses from the 80s. And then you have, it looks like the strap is attached only to the lining, which is interesting. Ooh, we've got some nice gathering here, some what looks like gathering at the sleeves. It looks like there's a seam line halfway down the sleeves. I'm not sure why. Very, very high sort of empire waistline stitch here. This comes across as more 90s to me, I think. This is from the 90s. This is like a nice over shawl with the velvet portion is just the flowers and the rest is like a chiffon. This is very cool. So a very form-fitting, simple dress, but it's velvet with that really nice deep red and this squiggle line design that catches your eye. We have another one of those rustic type of tops with an interesting shape here with the buttons. The sleeves are not really bell sleeves, but they're a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed. And then we have this really nice velvet with bedazzling, and then we've got sort of a chiffon type fabric going on at the shoulders and sleeves. Sort of, well, no, that's not a bell sleeve. That's more of just like a ruffle, because it's too small. It's too small to really be called a bell sleeve, and it's also a 3/4, so this is really nice. That sort of burnt orangey red, this little gathering here at the neckline, a little bit of a well, it's a ruffle. I was gonna say lettuce hem, but that's not really a lettuce hem at the bottom there. This is a very simple shirt from the 90s with just some floral velvet. Floral velvet is a huge thing in the 90s. And here we have the floral as part of the design via bedazzling. But it's done in a way where you would have to see it up close, and from far away it kind of just looks shiny. So this is from the 90s. This is a velvet and lurex top. So the velvet must be the leaves there. We have this really nice floral but also abstract design here that is also a very reflective velvet. A nice velvet vest, kind of a floral design. I will say the buttons are a little boring. Okay, so this I think is not 90s. I think this is Y2K, early 2000s. It's patchwork with some velvet sections there. This is definitely late 90s, so the velvet is here, the rest is plain. Ooh, this one is really pretty. So we've got some rose velvet with some chunky bedazzling. Chunky compared to some of the other bedazzling we've seen with some of these other photos. This is super nice as well. The details on the flowers and leaves. And I also prefer long sleeve button-up blouses with the cuff on the end. Short sleeve is not really, like, I get it, you know, depending on the weather, but I just prefer long sleeve, personally. So this is fun. This is, I think, early 2000s, a sort of 70s inspired, but definitely not from the 70s two-piece set that is mostly velvet, but then you've got this sheer chiffon type fabric here. This is super cool. So this is a velvet patchwork jacket, and it's even got it along the collar there. It would be nice if it also had it along the cuffs. That would really bring it together. So we have a top here, early mid-90s, I'm gonna say, and it's got fabric buttons. Love to see it. We have another example of a velvet floral dress, but this one is a little bit shorter, and the seam lines that meet the sleeves are shaped like this. We got another scallop hem at the top here, so this is probably late 80s if I had to guess. This I think is late 90s or early 2000s based on this shape here, the way that the sleeves are gathered, the way that this is trying to be a ruffle hem, but it's not really wide enough. Not really my style, but I did want to diversify the styles that I was showing a little bit, so I included it. Oh, so this is really lovely. I'm not sure what type of design to call this, but we've got a really nice, like, sage green here with some chiffon over the, not a cardigan, but you know what I'm trying to say. Floor length, I am not very tall, so if I bought this, I would have to hem it by, like, a lot. I am only 5'3". This really nice asymmetrical rose velvet dress, definitely 90s. This really nice metallic, so both of those fabrics are velvet, it just happens that this one has the design on it, and this is a bit of a darker silver. Very, very nice ruffle neckline with the chiffon sleeves there with the cuffs on the end, the fabric buttons, nice little side button up. Might be some shoulder pads going on. Oh, this is really nice. So this is kind of a witchy, gothic sort of look. Really nice lace trim, nice tie-up detail, and then the body is velvet. So this is the last one. So the person who modeled this is AFAB, and they were not wearing a bra, so I can't show you the picture of a picture that's taken of them from the front because this video would probably get flagged. But you can see here that the velvet has kind of a rainbow multicolor effect, and it's just the leaves. And then the rest is sort of this misty gray chiffon. It looks really nice. I would like it more if it was not short-sleeved, but that's just me. So, thank you so much for watching this. I really hope that you liked the selection that I chose, and I do plan to do more videos like this. I already have done a handful, so there's plenty of these style videos for you to watch and plenty more coming. I think I might do videos of the style to talk about more than just clothing and fashion as well. So stay tuned because I'm cooking. Let me cook. Alright, thank you so much once again. For returning viewers, I will see you next time.